My mom call baby and for Emra channel so na yen komo kakra numre. We a quick reaction. Yeah, after that games bebree na and as a matter of fact and we've seen an interesting scoreline, surprising scoreline bebree na aba, so we react to one or two games na yeah the wapim but so say I mean more china still our channel we are so subscribe it na make sure say set notification bell no we're saying about more update or channel about 8 a.m. Ubenya update no kama with predictions any analysis into Nyame more channel so much as I hold whatever. But then there are so interesting games in the Premier League. But before that, my more by mention about so Vincent Company once again. Eguso a year Juano I was singing a Duna Park Ako Akunya 2-1 win over club a friend say Borussia Dortmund awini the German Super Cup no Eddie so last season a modern bonus so any domestically in Europe or born a home in Champions League do and Timian but he had a very good run eventually. They were eliminated by Paris Saint-Germain or Motoasun G Trophy. New season, same energy. Michael Olise, fine form, and what they call World Cup or call another performance near France and Timian, but he's back and was started season in for Bayern Munich with a stunning performance of Toasun. We need the MVP. So you ever buying team now, so Juma Sonwa Omo Aye, and then once again Michael Olise with the good job of for the Bavarian Boboko. Now in the Premier League, interesting score lines and yeah witness and Everton she 2 Crystal Palace and Timiante. I think that it wasn't too surprise of a score line. It was over Crystal Palace key players are Palace Alusi Omo prior to this season. At the same time, Elusu manager Ama a new coach Pierre Sagi Abama na Enyadia David Moyes and the Everton Alusi. So I'm not so surprised Everton a win this game. So congratulations to the toughest for getting the results. But shockingly, Sunderland in a good season. A switch down newly promoted side Omoba League in Mono Edomato Omo proper position 2-1 win Omonya over club Francis Sunderland. So I think that one of the results are a bar and also a commendable a team a friends switch down saying Gary O'Neill Abdul Fattah Isaku are very own on any team no enya that good results over Sunderland Bubuko. Another scoreline ihu ye Brentford Shemiansa Ama Tottenham Hotspurs and Timian TB. Now, to be very honest with you, Osha signings are Spurs are here. Any players on board, all of us thought season we the last 2 seasons the 2 or more eventually Omokotoso Ewa see baby Apija and yes they won the Europa League over Manchester United and then the following season they just ended season. No Spurs nearly went to relegation. Now Master Sandy Ushe coach for our bomb maybe before from Marcel or by last season ABC woman. We thought that with the signings of my Spurs ebe picky or momentum kaka but then Brentford actually we say and for only the my signings are hold my Kate Andrew and then in quarter match club and friends at Tottenham say they need to up their game. To be very honest, it could have been worse. Brentford take on chances it could have been worse. Yeah, but on the first half, not Tottenham. A single shot on target. That tells you that I will say Roberto De Zerbi any Nemrante any pigeon money soonest they will need the lives of Mohammed Kudus more on one chain but tactically they shouldn't line up more the ball. I think that I'll blame him. Yes, Timin can say maybe 1 or 2 players be on Motan and chain, but for me, O'Shea in few 1 year more Tonali and then Begva. They were flop for me, and I don't know why a coach in this idea say Obeko for that pairing. Whilst more the likes of Matthew Fernandez, more Ewo Bencho, Bentaka, and then even James Maddison. These are proven players. Proven players. You don't leave them on your bench, especially when our team I will try to get things right. Lucas Begva, who last season he's not been a good player for club. Your friend say Tottenham Hotspur, but I'm not said Kate Andrew and the boys now idea. I will say your boy Omabasi. I'm very happy for a particular person in club. Your friend is Brentford Osho Juma Mamadou Sangari, the Malian international, 24 years. now or making a debut or Juma or yen in there. Edema club and friends at Brentford. I think say on so idea or say your man about somebody and then the shocking results. Hull City. Now let me chip this in. Say for the first time in Premier League history, this is the second time two teams are on a free championship. Abase, who I mean the Premier League, you know, on a first match, two teams a winning now in 2021-2022 season. In Brentford, or say two Emma Club, your friend say Arsenal, Antimi and then Osha Watford, and so me and San Emma Aston Villa. You know, they were newly promoted side Mamba League in 1997-1998. Sunderland, Etna Homa Bolton, and no about for Shane about Coentimiante, Everton, Elusu to Crystal Palace 2-1. And we 2 times are near teams from the championship. Na Omaba Yape Umbinya results. Last season, Sunderland Ebeshemi and West Ham Intimanti Leeds here back Everton Intimanti. So Ebe 3. And then this season, you're seeing 2 teams are season Omu Iremuna Omu Enyago. So Abe the 4th time teams you know 1 day free championship but winning Omu games. Akwa team friends switch down and then Hull City. Now Hull City coach say Omu say Jane in the Quine what. But Omaba and they've decided also we are trying to prove people wrong. I know there are 37 games to go. And this is a good base for the future. And here's Sergi Jekorovic and Edis Uncle Mono. Wow, share match in Libya, Mate, Mike Carrick and Koma Woody. It was never going to be perfect, but going behind and giving ourselves a lot to do makes it more difficult. Look. Mike Carrick were Jumaya said one can and Pijan and Modin Buma Manchester began a quiet time. Tactically, they lost the game from the bench. I still don't understand why Manchester airborne the first game, which was quite of fouls we season and last season with signings at Manchester. I not obey decided say Obebo, Patrick Dogu, Bruno Fernandes, and then Brian Mbuemo as the 3 players are anymore. Then Matheus Cunha lead the attack and with Telemans and then Santos. You don't do that. Play 2 new players, central midfield, and then also a defender, Aquacobo and him. I think that Emphasubia is when you have quality players on your bench, Michael Rashford, no Benjamin Sesko. These are all attackers. You don't keep them on the bench tactically. I mean, I think that lineup where friends say Michael Carrick at the starting game here, and then and I have a problem now. But I've seen Manchester Legends now start because these are things are M1 Manchester. When you start the season. Now matches you also writing it off. And you say Hull City, Eshe United the United performance on the field of play today, not ensure them so any until the later part in the second half or almost started say things are run. When you play against team like Hull City, maybe you know about 5 shots on target. Now Hull City about 4 on target. Ashimu 2 when Timian I think that Michael Carrick need to up in the game, especially signings are why any amount of money was spending in the transfer market. You know, the days of honeymoon over. For Michael Carrick, the last season, better. This time around, the amount on permanent basis are this is one of the things in here. Some of the coaches in the year movie, young person, interim, we are on permanent. All the share on an interim basis are very good. Example, where friends say only gonna associate. I don't confirm it's a permanent. Or my year, you man, will be good when you say, and the Carrick, I actually. One kind of pressure a bit more than soon. It was an awful day. Manchester United or Marseille, but I think that they will go back, get themselves prepared now. Into season ashes and they might be cool Eddie more. But that not said, in team be free team friends Hull City phones, and I think that I'll say more credit be a Fortebiano, Yadema Club, your friend is a Hull City now in the Spanish La Liga. Na yemfa and the reactions kakana matches na about no yemfa MP no look who thought say club your friend say Espanyol ebe stressy Real Madrid to the letter now incident back on AC game my brand your friend say Alex Kala now on the take no Edema club your friend say Espanyol before last minute Carlos SP a winning game no Ediama Real Madrid. I've seen commentaries and in the but after the match and he said no single did red card because already the incident any idea or the Koye Abantia your friend said Vinicius Jr. share screen issue. Man was a Madrid for no pro Madrid papers now started post to say only La Liga and away any red card, but referee on the day it decided say obe pardon and now yellow card crime on money. But that not said he gave Madrid a very very good one. And on the day I think that the goalkeeper for Club a friend is Espanyol Marco Dimitrovic, the 34-year Serbian international Papa will keep Espanyol in the game. Maybe drew maybe Madrid. Jose Mourinho the second time in Real Madrid team. For me, Josie and winning game Nanka, he has himself to be blamed. You don't play a game away against Espanyol, knowing very well how a Madrid and Espanyol able. And again, the first match, El Barcelona Chrome any lineup or the coin for my liking was too weak. Bernardo Silva, Jude Bellingham, Bellingham quite a winning, but Bernardo Silva, any Valverde, or the other Gule, a kind of surprisingly, Gule Nana or then the coach decided to even take him off, leaving Bernardo Silva in the game until the 80th minute. I think that tactically, about Juicy, I will say, okay, can I hook a crack? Yes, meaning say Pitach, any Chomeni, and your fit, but you have Eduardo Camavinga on the bench. You need somebody, I know the energy near holding. Or them to free progresses, and especially when you have Bellingham or what that energy to also help. Well, now Bernardo Silva elbow, and for my liking, I think that now Real Madrid team and the coach need to sit on that. Is a Portuguese. Bernardo Silva is also a Portuguese. In him na ho de be a kakose be a word no. It's something I was a coaching or show who be no for Vinicius Jr. The least said about him, the better. Jose is the man who can control Vinicius Jr. and any attitude. Look, attitude ne doors no esune ban ne ma basa no me bu afu my AC. I think that he had yellow card and ye silly ye can referee asem no on any day referee or have Bibia Vinicius Jr. could have seen a red card in this game, and I think that also Jose is sitting it down, work on Vinicius Jr. to become a better person, not a better player but a better person. The attitude and in the MBI or your game on a good day, we share for a stubborn or a show, but it's a good game. Madrid are managing and the results. Now Bellingham scoring as the first player or chef Real Madrid 2026-2027 season La Liga. Go Ediam and the first player to score in the new Jose Mourinho era with Bellingham. Why Sergio Amon, but the young boy from bench ABC who did I was impressed. Certain players or more performance. One Denzel Dumfries and then Ibrahim Konate. I think that impressive is so very much. And then in the game, and Dumfries the first game, and then the same thing Konate, but they gave a very good account on what they show any. Almost see Madrid from that team and in the man and become, but credit to baby, the small boy, the young boy from bench, I call reference Carlo Esprit. For how he came on and he's been able to change the dynamics and the narration around for Tima. Your friend said Real Madrid. So in all, it's been a good weekend. Saturday matches are actually, it's been good. Teams like CNB at Tottenham at in the Premier League, Manchester United also say in La Liga, Madrid nearly at the airborne or subscribe onto the channel. HMTVGH, and then Glabes TV. Subscribe onto the channel, set your notification bell no. Now make sure say anytime you the update about to be and na wa follow. I'm up at 8 a.m. They drop it. Nyame admo china games are eba so any more predictions are hodo ni nyina no. You be drop ni nyina and so e dey amadi nkan ka dey a che say be ya o miss action any na me cause no. Set on your notification bell. You can subscribe onto the channel. Now set your notification bell. Share from afoforo. No mo so enya bi enhwe na bibia enkonkan. Enjoy we. I'm up at 8 a.m. You better drop it predictions no NFA so yen games no discussion in the ma e won bia no na we hu say dey no so ebesi akọ. Until then, salute.